Welcome back to Living 808 and to Hawaii's Kitchen. We're at Chef Zone with Stage Restaurant. We got the general manager, Michael Moore. We got chef, pastry chef, Kanan. We are making the warm Dutch apple banana. There's a crumble involved, a lot of great tastes, and a lot of stuff going on. You've chopped up the apples, chopped up the bananas, and you're getting it ready to throw into the pot?
Yes.
Or to the pan? Yes?
Yes.
And what are you going to do with that? You're just going to saute it for a little while?
Yeah, so I'm going to saute it in brown butter.
Okay.
So I'm doing, I have already the butter in the pan.
Okay.
But what I'm going to do is...
It's a nice little trick. You slid the cutting board off the ledge so that you could just dump it right in. Perfect.
So
okay.
I had that. It was hot already. So,
yep.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to cook the apples first because the bananas cook real quick. So I add the bananas towards the end.
All right.
So you get that.
So you're getting that ready on the stove top. Requires baking, obviously, right?
Yes.
A pie. So for about how long and how hot are we trying to preheat the oven and get that ready?
Well, for the crumble, I usually like to do it at 325. Okay. And it will take around 18 minutes to 20 minutes to bake. It's similar to baking a cookie. And you can get it towards the point where it's just crunchy and crisp.
Okay.
Because the dish, you'll be finished with that instead of baked with the apple and everything.
Let me ask you this then, since we started with the apples, when do you know those are done? Or those are ready to add the bananas? Well, how do you know?
I pretty much, I cook this all the way through, sort of like right before I add the liquor, I add the bananas in it.
Oh, there's liquor involved. I was unaware of that, and now am super happy about that. Okay, but they just soften up, so you'll just know because the butter and the apples soften up?
I don't like to overcook it, like how some apple pies you might get in the store. It will be the apple will be like almost like a canned apple. Okay. And it'll be real soft. But this one you can tell that it's fresh, just because it's fresh apples, and I try to get that crunch. And
you were saying you guys like to source locally?
As much as we can. We love to support the local farmers. We do a lot of seasonal dishes, or we'll run a special just based on the availability of a product rather than changing the menu. Every day, chefs adding specials. Chef Kanan makes a special dessert. He's always putting out unique dishes for special occasions. And they change daily, so it really keeps the staff engaged and really surprises the guests when they come in for a dessert.
Well, you surprised me with you had me at liquor. You added some brown sugar.
Yes, brown sugar, cinnamon.
Okay. Cinnamon is what you see that when the fire sparkles like that,
yeah? Yes. So
it's getting nice. I'm going to move out of the way a little bit for the camera because that's starting to brown up nice.
I like to add a little bit of orange zest.
Okay.
And sometimes lemon zest as well. It gives it a nice acidity because I use Fuji apples, which isn't really traditionally used in an apple pie. It's usually Granny Smith, but the Fuji apples I like because they get a little bit more tender and a little bit sweeter.
Really? Okay.
Than regular
so that's
Granny
just the
Smith. They're not as tart. So what I like to do is add orange to give it a little bit of citric flavor.
You did the zest, and then you're squeezing in half an orange.
Yes.
Oh, you got just about everything in this. All right, it's the warm Dutch apple banana from Stage Restaurant. Chef Kanan's cooking it up. It's going to get it a little closer to being done during the break. But when we come back, Michael Moore and I and Chef are going to grind it. Yes?
Yes.
Awesome. That's when we come back here at Chef Zone for Hawaii's Kitchen. So, okay, so these are not the types of things that you bring back and that can sit around for a while because they're the best hot. And this was hot and very good.
But you know, there's also such a thing as a refrigerator and a microwave. So you could have brought some back, cooled it off, stuck it in the fridge, and the next morning I could have gotten it and put it in the microwave.
How about we just go to Stage Restaurant?
That's a good option too.
Bam! Got myself out of that
But
one.
I can't wait to see you try it because Dutch apple, my favorite kind of pie.
Like we said earlier, it's like apple pie, Dutch style, and it's just like, it's kicked up a notch. It's so good. The crumble, I go crazy for the crumble.
Yes.
We'll find out about that in the next segment. But coming up on Living 808, what's popping in the theaters this weekend?
The drama thriller Serenity.